was a nice little video, once again, about the wind. You know, he is so lucky, man. He said there, you know, he lives with passion and a smile. I do that as well. But then he also said that, you know, he gets upset when he loses and he's excited when he wins. I got to tell you, man, the only way I can feel anything playing StarCraft anymore is when I lose. I'm like,
you've emotionally damaged yourself. All you can feel anymore is if you lose StarCraft games.
That's it, man. I'm like one of those gamblers. It's like winning's okay, but I only feel alive when everything's taken from me.
Oh, Artosis, that's so sad, but it's true. I know you. We're going on to our second series. We only casted for like an hour thus far.
Not even.
And we're already halfway through today's games. I assume this one is going to be a little bit longer here.
I think this could be. Zerg. I think it would be very long, in fact. NestTea probably wants to draw some of the games out and end some of them quickly.
Well, here's, the two play styles. NestTea is very orthodox. Very clean, precise, safe. Okay?
anypro
is
build-based, I want to say.
Timing-based, yeah. He's like, I kill him or cripple him at least at exactly
this time.
The 12-minute marker.
Yeah, something like that.
He's not interested in ordinary
That's a great
games.
way to play Protoss, to be honest.
Yeah,
his
it's fine.
7 Warp Gate 1/1 Robo build.
Yeah,
thing is sick, man.
Yeah,
great.
It's really good.
On
that. So this is going to be really interesting to see. What kind of strategies are employed. Because there's so many. It's not like when we say NestTea plays it safe. That's something easy to wrap your head around. There's a million different things any pro can do as far as timing-based builds that can disarm his opponent. However, I feel like out of all the players that don't lose to timing-based builds, it's NestTea's number one.
And he's going to see some of the best builds that any pro has from his previous series.
Yeah.
And the thing is, NestTea, he is the most thinking Zerg that there is on the entire planet.
Yeah,
he thinks more than any other Zerg. Like July Zerg, he's like a shark, okay? He smells blood in the water and he goes and kills you.
Yeah.
Okay, he smells the weakness and he goes in for it. It's almost primal with July Zerg, okay?
Yeah,
Not a whole lot of thoughts going on. Just this is how you do it, I know.
It is like a shark attack, actually.
Whereas
in fact,
NestTea,
it's like Jaws.
When NestTea knew that he was playing any pro, he went over to his library and pulled out the book and started reading about it. He's planning it out.
No, you know what happened? He pulled out the book, and that opened up his secret bat cave. And then he went into his bat cave and pulled the book out of the real bookshelf. Yeah, he's a thinking man, all right.
He is indeed. By the way, the winner of this plays SC FOU. They messed up the brackets, or we messed up the brackets.
We messed up the brackets. Wait, with the way we saw it, I actually misread it. I'm so sorry for making all these predictions. I dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Tasis dropped the ball. He made a mistake. He's human. No, actually, I'm a Protoss. But, so sorry about that, guys. So it'll actually be Inca against Nada and SC against the winner of this series. So my apologies.
Means an OGS is going to finals once again, man.
No matter what.
They've been pretty darn good.
They have a pretty elite team.
They do. They do.
Now, I don't know exactly what to expect build order-wise from any pro on this one-on-one map because he could do an all-in timing rush. He could do fast expand to a later time rush. I don't know. But NestTea, I would probably bet he might go pull first on this map. Maybe hatch first. It's like the only two options Zerg has. I'm like, one of those two,
I think he'll go gas first.
Then he really mixes it up. He takes his second extractor. We're just pulling our hair out like, what's he doing?
He makes an evolution chamber first. We're like, no.
What? All right, so here's any pro. This guy is taller than us.
He's actually so tall.
I think he's 6'3".
And he's like almost MacroPrime skinny. Not quite, but almost.
No, you'd have to fit in a very long poster too. Unlike MacroPrime. Now,
it might have to be like a flagpole too.
Yeah, it might have to be one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taller.
But everyone on Prime can fit into some sort of tube.
That's right. They travel. They put him in tubes, put him in the Prime van, and
we
bring
mail
him
him to events, man.
The shipping and handling, however, for that is pretty high.
Well, not for Maca. He's light. He's a feather man.
Yeah, that's true. Any pro.
They actually don't even ship him. They just throw him into the air.
I'm sorry,
they have a pigeon carry him.
We're both like 6'1". This guy's actually 6'3". Pretty crazy. And it just occurred to me, if you are not American, you don't know those measurements. And I'm American, so I'm not educated enough to know, another system of measuring stuff. So I'm sorry about that. But the point is, we
like to use a system that makes no
We like to use
sense.
the very inefficient American system.
It's actually terrible. It's a
so
terrible
bad.
system. The fact that it hasn't been switched is terrible.
Yeah, no kidding.
When I run
stuff
for
in-
president, you better all
in
vote
yards
for me, 'cause I'm
and
gonna
stuff
change
like
that.
yeah. All right, head to head on the map, dual site. This is a
I
map.
haven't seen a lot of PVZs here.
No, I feel like we've hardly seen any at all.
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
We're going to learn a lot from seeing these two play and seeing how they react. I'm especially interested in seeing the exact build order anyproPrime does and how he feels is the safest way to approach this. We'll see. Looks like both players are spamming to start the game, so when the Korean players are ready.
anyproPrime is spanning 9G, G9, 9G because it like looks the same when you type it.
I know.
And he's like, I'm like, anyproPrime, how do you get your G's at different levels? Oh my god! That's so funny because like when
People
I was
do that.
15, I thought that was so cool. And here's anyproPrime. He's like he's been
30,
doing this for 13 years. He still thinks it's the neatest thing ever.
It's like when people get 0 and 0 and they spam that out.
Yeah.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0, enter. They just keep doing it. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
How are those different sizes?
He's got little bubbles. How does he do that? All right, the countdown started. It's game time. Our second best of 5 today. One of these fine gentlemen is going to go on to the semifinals. Who is it going to be, anyproPrime or anypro?
The battle of the glasses.
Let's. The battle of bad eyesight here at the GSL. Over here. In the bottom, the left side of the map, we have none other than
IMNesTea.
Not as good as your last one. I'm
No,
gonna give that a
it's
7. I just spilled coffee out of my mouth onto my arm.
He did do that. Let's kill them all. The next he looks at me, he's like, leave it to me.
Oh, that's an anagram or something? No, it's not. There's L's in there. I'm like, you tricked me. You made me
Over
look
here in the
dumb.
upper right, we have our timing build-based player. He may try to deviate from that. We'll see.
anyproPrime.WE.
She wins in that intro battle.
7.5.
No, that's a 10. Don't you talk about her that way.
You're so biased, Tasteless.
I am. I'm totally corrupt. Oh my god.
Why, you little... Actually, anyproPrime, you were talking about how tall anyproPrime is. anyproPrime is just as tall, if not taller.
Yeah, he is.
He's tall, man.
Yeah, he is a tall guy. By the way, thank you, LG Intel and G-Skill, for making this event possible.
anyproPrime looking like he is going to go for a Forge expansion.
He
loves his Forge expansions, Taste. So does he.
He does. He's got this pro patrolling here to force anyproPrime to go for spawning pool and extractor first.
And I would not be surprised if we do see anypro's exact 7-gate timing build on this map. The 1-1, get a robo in there somehow, like 48 probes. It's actually like the sickest build in the world, man. I win so many games I shouldn't with that build on the ladder. Speaking of the ladder, Tasteless, you ever
What?
use that build on the ladder?
Oh, dude, when I'm on the ladder, you know what it's like?
What?
I'm the Roadrunner. And you know what my opponent is?
See the Wile E. Coyote?
He's Wile E. Coyote, man. He's got his Acme box. He's got his giant magnet, his spring shoes. He's got his wacky strats. But guess what, Artosis? I'm just too fast. It does not matter.
Wow.
My APM is too high. You will never catch up to me. I run away with the ladder points.
Thief.
Now, looks like he's really eager to get this cannon up here.
I am interested. I think anyproPrime could possibly be thinking about all inning. No, he is still mining a little bit of gas with one drone. Some Zerks do like to do this. Hydra, for instance, sometimes used to do this, keeping one drone on gas.
I was speaking of Hydra. I was on State of the Game with him
Yeah.
yesterday.
How was that? I haven't watched it yet.
That's fun. It's fun. First time being on State of the Game.
Wow. I've been on there like 6 times.
I know.
7 times.
But yeah, I would encourage you guys to check that out.
Oh, absolutely.
I think JP does a great job hosting that.
Yeah. Rumpelstiltskin is the sickest ever.
All right, looks like he's taking drones off gas and getting a layer. So he wants to tech up pretty quickly here.
We have 2 cannons for anyproPrime, so he's playing it safe.
Oh, denied.
Kills the probe. Now, there's already a layer building for anyproPrime, as you've said.
This is very early.
Yeah, he's not mining gas during this layer building, which is super interesting to me. It's more interesting to me, Tasteless, than a book of interesting facts. And those are so interesting to me. I love interesting facts.
Have you ever you're at OMG Facts on Twitter?
Yeah. I actually should be following them. I don't know why I don't.
Yeah, you should be. They have this special way. The way they tweet, it's like there's always at least 3 words in caps lock.
Oh no, I don't want to
Did you
follow
know
now.
that there are
people who are, oh my god, 3 drones.
All right, never mind. Nobody cares about OMG Facts. This is important. What's happening? What is he doing? Try to predict it because I actually do not know what he's doing. What?
You guys, we're just going to have to learn together.
All right. Would it be funny?
Oh my god! Oh my god,
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
has a trillion IQ. This is why he raced to layer. This is why he wasn't mining gas.
Oh, this is so sick.
Woo! This is insane. He's so smart.
I have never seen this before in my entire life.
IMNesTea officially has 1,000 IQ. I thought no one ever beat the 900 IQ that Media Terrans have. He has 1,000 IQ points.
This is insane, and I can guarantee you, any pro's never seen this. I've never seen this.
In fact, he's building more photon cannons. Guess what? Your Nexus is going down. Your Gateway's going down. How are you going to win this? He is making right now as quickly as he possibly can to Stargate.
IMNesTea probably going to void right out here.
Everyone is actually going wild and cheering. IMNesTea for president.
Oh man, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's actually the coolest thing I've ever seen. I've seen cool stuff.
Unbelievable. I've been to coolhunter.com, sorry, but this isn't on there yet.
I've seen Tasis wearing a cowboy hat, all right? I've seen the coolest stuff that there is to see.
I don't know if that's actually cool, Artosis. And you have never seen me wear a cowboy hat.
I have seen it.
I'm way too cool for that.
And those 3 spines, Tasis going to take that Nexus down. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, but a Void Ray will come out and clean that up. That's fine. IMNesTea don't care. Because right now, IMNesTea is taking a 3rd base, getting his gases, making queens, making probes.
He will probably get the gateway as well. Yeah, he absolutely will.
He's going to get anything he wants because he's IMNesTea, the god of Zerg.
That, you know what's so funny? This is so uncharacteristic of him. Oh, what he's doing? He's like, here's what he's doing.
Oh my god, man. That was just so brilliant. This is Zergs. This may be some new thing to stop. I'm trying to think right now as a Protoss player, what is the counter to this?
I would,
I love that he's trying to run away.
I know, it's like the most pathetic thing ever.
Hydraless Den just finished. 5 Hydras being produced.
And you could see he's timed out the Hydra Den, so right when the Void Ray would get there,
let me give you guys
just gunned him down.
I got to give you guys stats right now. 72 supply IMNesTea, 48 for this guy. He's playing whatever his name is. We have 49 drones against 38 probes. Absolutely, IMNesTea, like inventing ways to destroy nerds.
You know what's funny is I've never seen that. I've never thought of that.
No, of course he's the first one.
Yeah,
he's a genius, man. You know, I always said if a meteor was coming towards Earth, all you do is give Nada some, oven gloves, some cooking
oven mittens, so he wouldn't burn his hands.
Yeah, so he could stop it. But nowadays, I think, you know what? You just give IMNesTea an abacus and a pencil, man, and he'll figure something out. He's like, all right, if we all breathe out facing east at the same time, the Earth will spin just a little bit quicker and we'll be fine. You figured it out with an abacus, man. You figured out the abacus? No, Tasteless, not quite.
No, man.
You're pretty amazing. I don't know if you're that amazing. Look at this. Now they're going to come kill the Nexus. They're like, it's our turn to kill a Nexus. The Void Ray isn't going to help much this time, is it? No. This is insane. I actually am in shock. I'm like actually so smitten with IMNesTea right now. Traps that Hydra.
But he could just keep sending Hydras up here.
Yeah, man. I'm sure he will. He's making more Hydras, getting his plus attack. He's getting Aspire right now. Aspire, Tasteless. I aspire to be as cool as
Dude, I was about to say that. You're so funny. Well, I mean, Artosis is right. The Nexus should, by all means, go down. There's enough Zerglings and Hydras here that even if he tries to engage, as you see here, the result is a loss. And I think if he loses the second Nexus, I would assume any pro will GG.
Yeah, he is coming out with as much as he can, but IMNesTea has too many Hydras. Hydras are terrible. Stop QQing. Kid's killing his second Nexus with him.
All right. This is a bad start
this
for
is like
any
amazing,
pro.
man. Bad start. Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
or an amazing start from ST if you were optimistic like me, Tastes.
I'm not. I'm dark. I'm emo.
Oh,
I bleed.
well, right now, 57 supply to 127. ST taking his 4th base against the 1 base of